Hey guys, welcome back to Living the Avero, my book published series based on Where Smile Go to Die, Where Nights Learn to Speak. Today we've reached the final chapter, Chapter 3, Echoes of an Unspoken Night. This isn't just the end of the series, it's the end of a journey through light, through timing, and now through silence. Because sometimes silence says more than anything else ever could. There are nights that don't speak, they just echo. The kind of echo that doesn't bounce back. You say something into the dark, and the dark just keeps it. This chapter is about those nights, the ones that hurt without a sound, where your chest feels heavy, but you don't know what exactly is breaking inside. You just know something is. There's this quiet kind of pain that doesn't scream, it hums. It hums inside your ribs, in the back of your throat, and every time you try to explain it, your words fall apart before they even reach the air. That's what Echoes of an Unspoken Night is about. The weight men and women carry in silence, the things we never say because the world taught us not to. For men, it's the unspoken pressure of being strong. You grow up hearing, don't cry, don't feel, don't fall apart. And one day you realize your chest has become a locked room, full of unspoken things, full of emotions you were never allowed to name. And for women, it's the exhaustion of being enough. Enough for everyone but yourself. Smiling when you're tired, giving when you're empty, loving when you're the one who needs love. Family wounds don't always come from hate. Sometimes they come from silence, from parents who were too tired to say, I love you, from brothers who never apologized and sisters who never hugged first, from people who cared but never showed it right. That silence becomes a language, one that follows you through life, and you start speaking it without knowing, pushing people away, saying, I'm fine when you're not even close to fine. Heartbreak isn't always about losing someone. Sometimes it's about losing yourself in someone. And when they leave, you have to go back and find the parts of you they took with them. That's a quiet kind of healing, when you're trying to rebuild a person you don't fully remember being. Depression is the night with no stars. No words, just echoes. You wake up tired, you smile so people don't worry, you talk just enough to seem okay. But inside, it's just silence. A silence that doesn't want to be fixed, only understood. And that's what I learned writing this chapter. Some people don't need saving. They just need someone who won't walk away when the night gets too quiet. These poems were born out of that silence, out of nights where I didn't know how to talk to anyone, so I talked to the page instead. Every line became a whisper I was too afraid to say out loud. Because when you start writing your pain, you realize it has its own rhythm, its own music. And in that rhythm, you start hearing yourself again. There's something powerful about letting the echoes speak. They tell stories you didn't have words for. They heal you in ways talking never could. Every man, every woman has a night like that, where you don't want to be strong or brave or perfect. You just want to be heard, even if it's just by the walls of your own room. So if you're watching this and you've had one of those nights, the kind where everything inside you feels like it's breaking quietly, I want you to know something. You're not broken. You're just human. You're the poem the world forgot to read aloud. And maybe tonight, it's time you finally do. This chapter, Echoes of an Unspoken Night, isn't an ending. It's a mirror, a reflection of the things we bury and the things we're still brave enough to face. Because the truth is, every smile that died, every night that spoke in silence, every echo that stayed behind, they all became part of living the Avero. This series was never about perfection. It was about honesty, about life as it really is. So as we close this final chapter, thank you for listening, for letting these words live through you. Remember, not every story has to be loud. Some of the most powerful ones are whispered in the dark. This is Living the Avero. This is Where Smile Go to Die, Where Nights Learn to Speak. And this was Echoes of an Unspoken Night. Until next time, keep listening to your echoes. They're trying to tell you who you are.